What's going on, YouTube? Exciting day. I hope everything pans out, works out today the way it should. We'll see. So we finally got the new lift kit in. Not sure if I have the video uploaded or not, or if I'm even going to do it. Long story short, I got sent a lift kit from Outcast Fab Works out of Georgia. Wasn't up to par. I did get with the owner finally after posting a viral video on Facebook that I really didn't want to do. Felt I was left no choice. But with that being done, I was able to get a hold of finally the owner of Outcast Fab Works. He replaced the lift kit. Took 2 months to get the first one. He replaced the kit in 2 days. Was shipped off the second day. I received it 3 days later. So within 6 days, I got my new lift kit back. They even threw in a ball hitch hook for the inconvenience. Greatly appreciated. Now is the second part. Fitment. Hopefully this thing bolts up and does right, and we can get the Ranger setting up a little bit. So yeah, we got the 3-inch lift kit for it. Arched A-arms all the way around, front and rear, 3-inch forward in the front. So we're able to get these bad boys on. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I've been waiting over 2 months for this day, and I hope today's not disappointing day. I hope the lift kit bolts up and lines up and we can get this thing on today, and I can get these pretty babies on right here. 20-inch fuel rims. I cannot think of the name of these rims off the top of my head. We got the 33 BKTs, 33 by 9 by 20s. These are 20-inch rims. We got the red to go with the little light red that we got on the Ranger. So I'm thinking her new name is gonna be Christine, from the Stephen King movie, Christine. I'm an 80s baby. I love them horror flicks and needed something mean. She gonna look mean if everything works out today. Christine 2021, baby. Let's go. My boy Randy Tremaine is I'm gonna be helping him today. Subscribe, like, and share the channel. Join the Facebook group, and we finna head to Randy's and get this thing going. All right, we had to come back. This is the second day. We had a little hiccup on the rear A-arm. Turns out this Outcast lift is side Pacific and is not marked left or right. It's just marked with a dot. So be aware of that when you go to install this kit. And now I'm just giving a look at 30s, Outlaws, 33, 20s and 33s, and 15s and 30s, and look at the difference. We got monster truck tires. I'm going under the lift. Big difference. Oh yeah, look at that. Mr. Randy is doing his thing. Great mechanic. And like I said, these upper A-arms are side Pacific on this Outcast 3-inch lift for the Ranger 2021. And the only way they're marked, I don't know if you can see that right there, them 2 dots. So you got 2 dots for the passenger side, and the other side will have 1 dot. That'll be your driver's side. There's no L and no R, so we thought it wasn't bolting up right and fitting right, but it turns out that was the issue. So, but here we are, one side done. Woo, them Outlaws are heavy. Those are actually heavier than the 20s and 33s. Those things are massive heavy. So of course, you know, we unbolt here, 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 and here. Sway our bar link off, and then we are going to take the bushings out.
All right. So what's missing off of that other thing?
I don't doubt it. So Randy, you think that I should just leave that sway bar up there for now?
We're taking
take
it
off? Okay.
Oh yeah, we're gonna take that off.
Yeah, the Outcast lift for the 2021 anyway, I can't speak for the other ones. The sway bar does not hook up. It is, you have to delete it unless you want to come back and fabricate you something and attach your sway bar to this. You can, if you got that knowledge and know-how and tools. But I think for now we're just gonna take the sway bar off and delete it altogether. On camera, I had to get yeah, I'll unscrew it. I got it. Brake line. Go ahead. What was you going to say, Randy?
I was going to say these bolts here, your bolts that hold your brake calipers on, they have a special reusable Loctite on them. It's usually good for about 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, you can see it on there.
It stays on there. It's actually made to do that, to be reused.
Awesome. Your brake lines on the Ranger are riveted in. You have to drill those rivets out. Be cool.
Yeah, man. Have you ever taken this off?
I haven't taken that off yet.
Peek in there and clean it out?
I haven't.
That's something we can do if you get time. I mean, there ain't nothing but taking on your bolts right there.
I would hope ain't nothing in it, but
Yeah.
as you can see, we've gotten it out the mud a few times.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. You might not be.
That slides out. Get rid of that.
Axle carrier, some people call it. In the front, they might call it steering wheel.
Taking the axle carrier off. I tried to clean it up a little bit for Randy, but you see I left some behind.
He did pretty good considering where he rides.
Oh,
We'll give him a pass on it.
try to get my hands dirty a little bit.
That'll be it. Pull that shock up.
Pull that shock up. And top A arm factory is off. The new arms got a little powder coat inside of them, so it kind of makes it hard to get the bushings in there.
Let's see if we need to.
But if anybody can get it done, old Randy can get it done for sure.
We'll see. We'll see if we need to trim that. Okay, you know what we ought to do?
Go ahead and snatch that off.
Once just we're here.
Yeah, she's just flopping in the breeze now. Anybody want to buy a sway bar? $300, brand new. Nah, we'll probably hold on to that. Oh yeah, come on, baby. There we go.
Piece of cake.
Sway bar out. Alright, so now we're fixing to get these bushings out of these stock arms. Just pry the little caps out there.
Just pry them out, it's nothing to it.
Yeah, pry them out, take your center deal out. Randy tried to talk me into buying new bushings, but y'all know me. I try to save $1 if I can.
That shit wasn't gonna happen. Right.
You can see here, you just kind of tapping that bad boy out. Bloop, bloop. Pop that cap off, and then
And these are all the same, all the way around the vehicle. Your bushings and everything, and those caps.
just had to hold his mouth right.
That's right.
And got the neck. All right, I wasn't here to watch him put the bushings in last night.
Let's see.
Let's see how this goes. Look at here. Good deal.
See if they just go right in. Now a lot of times, well, we'll wait till we actually have one, but a lot of times the powder coating is too thick inside, and you have to grind or sand this lip right here to get the bushings to go in. Anybody that's done one of these will know what we mean. Like that one.
Alright, got us one.
Generally, if you just do the edge, right, that's fine. I'm just doing it real lightly. See? I'm not trying to cut into the metal. We're just on the edge. So you see, that's the bushing doesn't even fit there. Watch your eyes.
Yes, sir.
Boom.
There you go. What are we looking for there?
Right, so.
I got it. I'll hold it.
Yes. These guys that built this, watch this. You need to get a guy to clean this up. Pound it in until you hear that sound that it's seated. Sleeve.
Put your sleeves back in.
Mm-hmm.
You got the bushings in, and we're gonna tap the sleeves in.
You got to get it flush. With the bushing. Hold on, we'll. Now you show.
Yeah, flush it out on your bushing there.
Just like that.
And just like that. We got our bushing swapped out. We still got to put our sleeves in our other one there. And then we'll put our caps on the end and we'll be done with that process.
Pretty easy. So we'll see what happens here. Got them in there?
Yes, sir. Like butter, baby.
Bam.
Like butter.
Got it?
Yes, sir, I got it. We putting the bottom arm on now. I believe Outcast redeemed themselves on this deal. Everything seems to be bolting up nice and easy and smooth, other than the that top A-arm situation in the rear not being labeled, but we were able to contact it, and like I showed you in the video, looks like 2 dots is for the passenger side and the 1 dot on underneath is for the driver's side. It's about 100 degrees today. It's been rough like this all week. I was sure as hell hate to be in the carport with a floor jack trying to do all this, busted knuckles, cussing. A few beers later, and we'd probably still be sitting there 2 or 3 days later. So Mr. Randy has been a godsend. I'm glad to have met him.
Boom.
Top arm in, and if you got these on the wrong side, your shock's gonna hit, and that was the issue we were having. So they are side specific.
Even though they look nearly identical.
Readjust my arm here. There we go.
Putting this together, you have to fight something, just stop right there, because you shouldn't have to do that.
Right, everything's been sliding.
Is this adjustment adjusts the camber or the tilt of the wheel this way and this way. For this application, you want to have this pretty much straight up and down, about 0, as close as you can get it. And so we've adjusted the other side, and we just adjust this side to match, which you want this gap right here. You're measuring in between the edge of this and this hanger, and we want it to be, we want to be about 7/8. We're within about a 1/16 of that, as close as we can get with that course of the thread that they have built on this. So we're going to try it. Sometimes you have to take this apart several times to get it right where it needs to be. Now, another thing you want to do whenever you're putting together suspension on a side-by-side or a truck or something, don't put the threaded part of the bolt facing out this way, because then you're going to bang it on a rock or a stump and tear up the threads, and you're not going to be able to get it apart. Always put everything in that way so it won't get damaged. can. Look at these guys. Whoops.
Yep.
It'll pull together.
It'll pull together, but
Come on, guys. Okay. All right, so just to get this in the ballpark, we want to try to shoot for right up and down.
with this 3-inch outcast lift on the 2021, I can't speak for other applications. Your brake lines work, your factory axles work. This is a 3-inch lift, arched A-arms all the way around, and 3-inch forward in the front. So you can fit up to a 35-inch tire with this lift. I only went with the 33 to take in compensation for flex on the trail. So I do a 20-inch rim and a 33-inch tire. That's about as big as I want to go on this. But you can go up to a 35. Just no. We'll talk about it when all right, so we're gonna butter down. All right, on to the front.
I like working on new stuff.
Yeah.
You can never do that. It never comes apart that easy if it's got a mile. That's the lower ball joint nut. This is the upper ball joint pinch bolt. I'm going to use a brass hammer so you don't mangle your threads. Now, if we're living right, I'll just come right apart.
Next.
You don't want to pound on it with a hammer. On the risk of damage. You're not going to go beating on this, okay? What you do, go right here. See that?
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
That's how you
Came
separate.
right off.
That's how you separate a ball joint. You gotta just. You can't hit it too hard and it'll tear it up.
Right.
It's kind of one of those things, you just got to tear up a few of them before you get the feel of it.
Well, other than the impact.
No. Yeah, I'm using that one. Those impacts are bad to the bone. Work very well. All right. Almost like we know what we're doing. Here we go.
Yep.
Done deal. Move these ball joints. You got a retaining clip. There.
Worst tool I ever bought was a retaining clip puller from O'Reilly's, and that thing was a piece of junk. It wouldn't even pull the damn clip off of there. It broke the damn
Bent the first time
needles
you
and
tried it,
everything. Yeah, it was crazy.
Keep.
Yeah.
Yeah, pop right out. Table had too much give to it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Popped it right out.
Put your brass hammer on there so you don't tear it up.
Voila.
Just like that. Alright.
Huh.
Work on spray on that. Try to keep from damaging the boot. Alright. Yeah. You just want to get it started. You want to make sure to tap it flat. You don't want it, don't hit it in the center. So we got it started. See?
Yep.
Now press. Now you don't want to press on the center. So this hooks it just right around the edge, see? Press on the center, you'll damage the joint. Up to dad. You want to get this centered. Alright. See that?
What's on in?
Again, you don't get carried away with it. I mean, when your jack stops, stop. You can always take it out and look at it and do a little more, you know.
Right, it's in there.
And there you go. And see, look at that. Didn't damage the finish.
Yep.
One down.
Snap ring back on,
You got it.
and we'll do the other one the same way.
Yep.
Then we'll have our ball joints replaced.
No stripping.
It's good. One down, one more to go. Put the ball joint in this one, and then we'll get to installing. Alright, so as you've seen, we got the bushings in, the ball joints pressed in, and now we got the upper arm on, and we're fixing to move to the lower.
Hold on. You gotta clean up some more of your mud.
Get that mud out the frame.
You gotta get the mud out the frame. That's right.
Let's go.
Right, get out.
Get it out. But for the most part, I feel like I got it pretty daggum clean. I tried to get in there and really get it sprayed down for you. I didn't want to bring it over here all
Oh no, man.
clumped up. Oh, caps.
Then. I'm like, it'd be like coming to the dentist after eating a bag of Oreo cookies, right?
Yeah, we can't have that.
All
All right, bottom's in over here. There we go.
Look at that, man.
Well, I don't know for everybody else, but this Outcast lift here seems to be fitting pretty flawlessly.
Going together pretty well. Now that we're getting into it. So, it's one of these deals where you put everything in there together. See? At one time.
See? Yep.
Boom.
Sweet.
I think they have. Check this. The brakes. There you go.
Everything on back together.
Okay, now you see with this lift, this is like in a bind down here. So what we'll do is make it easier to now we'll retighten it. Wait a minute. What we're trying to do. There we go.
There we go.
We ain't gotta fight it.
Voila.
Like that.
Alright, last thing we got to do is adjust our toe on the steering here and then take her for a spin. As you can see, she's definitely kicked out on each side a little bit, so we're going to get that toe fixed. Turn these tie rods here, adjusters, and get it adjusted. I believe we might have a finished project here, boys. Wow, stance is crazy.